Boom! Yeah. Nothing like a good old-fashioned headbutt to get things going. What is up, mob people? What is happening? What's going down? All right. Check this out. Here's the topic of discussion. Haters. Haters, 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 haters. But before we get into the discussion of haters, allow me to offer you my definition of a hater. A hater is somebody who, either due to insecurity or due to malice intent, wants to tell you that you can't do something, or tell you that what you're doing is bad. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not talking about constructive criticism, because there's a big difference between constructive criticism and just being a hater. Haters criticize for the sake of criticizing. Haters, in my mind, are people who are so insecure and feel that they can't achieve their own goals that they would have to go out of their way to put somebody else down and criticize someone else who isn't afraid to go for what they want. Basically, it's like this. A hater is somebody who is too afraid to do anything to change their lives, but yet feels the need to criticize those who aren't afraid to do anything to change their lives. Haters will say all kinds of things to you. They'll tell you things like, it'll never work, or you should be realistic, or that's stupid, or that's dumb, or whatever have you. They'll say whatever negative thing they can to you. You know, they might even get a sick form of pleasure derived from criticizing you. What can you do about it? Simple. This is what I'm telling you guys right now to do in regards to dealing with haters. First and foremost, realize that that person who's being a hater is speaking out of ignorance, because they might not know what your innate potential is. Now, like I said, there's constructive criticism. But constructive criticism is only constructive when it helps you achieve your goals. Telling somebody that's stupid or that's not good enough is not good enough. Offering a negative form of criticism for the sake of negative criticism is not good enough. Remember that. Haters are going to say things for the sake of saying things. Here's what I offer for you to do. Next time somebody has nothing but negative things to say to you about your goals and your dreams and your ambitions, ask them, what are you doing with your life that's so important? What are you doing with your life that is so important? That's what I'm offering you. I'm also offering you to remember that haters are motivators. I think anybody who's ever accomplished anything great had to deal with haters. The late, great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King dealt with people who not only hated his ideals of nonviolence and racial equality, but wanted to kill him for his ideals of nonviolence and racial equality. As long as you're not hurting anybody, and you firmly believe in your goals, dreams, and aspirations, go for it. Go for it. All too often we let society, our teachers, our parents, our friends dictate what we need to do. And what I offer you is this. I offer you an idea that it's okay to be a little bit selfish when it comes to pursuing your goals, dreams, and aspirations. It's okay to chase what you want. Because by chasing what you want, not only can you be the best you for yourself, you can be the best you for everyone around you. Let me try to come up with a concrete example here. Now, if I wanted to just make money, if that's just my goal, to make money, I might have to deal with a bunch of haters who say, well, you know, your businesses are never going to work. You're going to fail. You're not going to make any money. You were always poor. You always will be poor. If I'm going to deal with those haters, I'm just going to have to continue forward and do it regardless. But here's the thing. Let's just say I start a business. Let's say I start a clothing line. Not only will I be in a position to make money for myself, but I would provide people with clothing and also hire people and put them in a position where they can provide for themselves. So by helping myself, I'd be helping other people. That is another thing to consider when dealing with haters. That a lot of times, if not all the times, your goals, dreams, wishes, aspirations aren't entirely selfish. I'm not saying that I'm a wise man or that I know all the answers, but I would like to say that in almost 30 years of being on this planet, I've learned a thing or two. Maybe I've learned a thing or two. But the topic of discussion is haters and people who criticize and bash and have nothing but negative things to say about you. I view haters and people who criticize, if anything, I view them as, you know, a sign of progress. I mean, because nobody would really criticize you if you weren't doing anything in the first place. The late, great Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King, not only did he have criticizers and haters, he had people who were willing to kill him for his ideals, for his beliefs. Rosa Parks, rest in peace. Her ideal was to sit on the bus wherever she wanted to. And then there was this one hater who told her that she couldn't sit there. She sat there. She sat there despite what that hater had to say, because she felt like it was the right thing to do, because she was tired. And not only was she physically tired from walking, but she was emotionally and mentally tired from people telling her where she should sit. She was sick and tired of being treated like a second-class citizen. So, I don't want to bore you by ranting and raving, but here's what you can do to deal with haters. Remember, haters are a sign of progress. Remember that they're saying things out of a place of ignorance, and they don't know your innate potential. And also remember that haters are motivators. That's all I have to say. Over and out. Good luck on all your fitness and life endeavors. I wish you the best of luck. Remember, I got your back, and I'm in your corner. Prince Eckerson, that's me. Mob.